Out of bounds, last second by record.
2-point penalty. Two-point penalty. Three-point penalty.
Nice shot. I don't know what he was thinking when he hit the top of the backboard, but it was a good shot to take. A nice cross-court pass, open for the three.
Looked like he was right in dead man's corner when he let that one go. A tough angle, just couldn't get it online. Working on the right block, turnaround jumper, bounces in. Tough shot by Arhtur. High hip dribble as he brings it into the front court. Dangerous pass going to be stolen away. Arhtur Tate leading the break. Will dunk it down. Hung on the rim.
After 2 for 14 in the first half. This little screen and roll. Schmeichel got that one whacked away. That knocked his headband loose. We transition with Sisk.
Umo said, hey, welcome. I'm back.
That three by Tate is good.
Behind that arc, shooting it in rhythm, and he's got it going.
So Archie's got 10 in the second half, and that one punched there.
And Reed is capable of stretching the floor.
Tulsa is 5 of 7 from three-point range since halftime. Speaking of threes falling, there's another one for the Devils.
Ivory the third and Straddick both in the starting lineup for the Delta Devils. Played at Arkansas Pine Bluff underneath George Ivory, and both making the jump to Mississippi Valley State with him. Corner, that one drops from just in.
If I wore that.
I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing?
Surely.
Sure. Played, of course, at times with San Diego City Community College, and then went to the University of Mary, where he averaged just under 20 points per game. Adden Wright from the elbow, left it short, and it's turned right back over. Tate back up top to Petro. Thought about the shot. Instead, back outside for Tate, who knocks down another three. American this year?
I think so. They played a tough schedule. You know, you look at McNeese State and High Point and you kind of overlook those names, but those are two really good programs.
Remember, North Texas was picked to finish 7th out of 13 in the American this year. Teams like UAB, Memphis, who had another big win today against Virginia on the road. There's a step back, and a long two falls for him.
And it was perfect for him, Matt, because we talked about him coming off injuries and kind of needing to get himself back in playing shape and getting his legs back. So there's a sort of a silver lining there, as we mentioned, with resting or Cleveland kind of recuperating for a couple extra games.
Tate, the fadeaway. Oh, that's a pretty shot. Tate
is completely satisfied to just be a distributor and run this offense, but I'm telling you, when it counts, he can always step up and be a scorer as well. He showed that against some real tough competition.
Tough bucket there by Tate. Let's check in with...
And for Mississippi Valley State, it's been a very, very tough schedule for them in their first 7 games. They've primarily been at Power 5 schools, and get this, 8th game of the season, only one of them has been at home so far.
Yeah, that's what that whole conference goes on the road and plays Division I schools all over the country, and it's good for them because they get well schooled before their conference starts.
Here's Tate along two.
A little quick for the outside shot, although I thought it was open.
Sensley not shying away. He's currently got 5 points on the evening. And into that timeout, Coach, the Gauchos shooting 54% from the field. That's 3% higher than their season average so far.
Yeah, they're getting pretty good shots, and you know, she's going to hit a good percentage of those kind of shots. Defensively, let's see if we can pressure the ball.
Here is Tate who fires over Mitchell.
Shot after some motion, after some movement, and that's a much better shot than the one he took the possession before.
Sensley now with 8, 2 of 4 from downtown. Here's Arthur. Tate goes to work against Mitchell, bumps him and banks it home. Turner will exit and he will be replaced by ZZ Clark. So Clark, who in 2 minutes against Eastern Washington, enters now. And that's a 3 by
7'1". Gosh, he is just ruling in the first 3 minutes of the game here.
Yeah, he may pull down 10 rebounds before the first television timeout.
And again, that's where the Utes are going to benefit the most at the defensive end. But he's now got 2 or 3 offensive rebounds for putback. But you got to be able to make a play once you get it there. And Gabe Madsen did just that.
Little runner. Pace had his mitts on it again. Second opportunity now for Mississippi Valley State. And that 3 dropped through.
Well, Gabe Madsen had a shot there, made a nice little hesitation dribble, and gave up a good shot to get a great shot over, gave it to Keanu Dawes, who then flipped it across to the other Madsen, Mason, who had a good look. Great team basketball. This team shares the ball as well as anyone I've seen for a while. Deep here with both those big guys a little bit, but they were fun to watch.
Well, Carlson, again, he's typical of so many.
And this Utah team we had their very first game November 5th, and they have just gotten better in leaps and bounds in a short period of time.
Yeah, and Joe, to your point, I think it's really exciting for the fan base to see some schools that they either haven't seen very frequently or have never seen in person because of the new conference.
No, coming in here, the Kansas unselfish performance by these Utes.
And that's a good play out of the. You ever stop when you're driving somewhere, Joe, and think of all the towns and gyms you've been in your long career?
I have, Drew. 30 years of coaching, almost 20 years of broadcasting, 4 years of playing. I think how many? Cam had 4 points against Utah Tech, which is season career high. The young kid from Israel. Line for Coach Smith and the Utes.
His touch in and around the basket is just a beautiful thing to watch in his footwork. He is so detailed with his footwork and patient offensively.
He was 11 of 12 against Idaho. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. We'll monitor that impressive streak. Tate with a 3-point shot. That's BYU with 3 different possessions on that trip down the floor.
Yeah, they've got to figure out a way to clean that defensive glass, keep BYU off the offensive glass, and to take care of the basketball down on this end of the floor. Turnovers just killing them. Because they're getting some good looks, and when they're getting good looks, they're on the floor.
Again, no Kaba tonight out with a sprained ankle. Expected to be good to go on Thursday. Well, there's Kevin Young looking on with 9 minutes to go. 14 for Catchings. Tate for 3. There he is.
Post.
Tate. There's Jones on him. Shot clock to single digits. Nice finish.
Pass. Did you see how the pass was to his left shoulder? He had to take a half step to the left. He got squared up well. big-time shooter, but if you hit him right in the middle of his chest, his percentage will go up.
Rome Tang says he judges his point guards like pitchers in baseball. It's all about the wins and losses.
Focus, reset. Who are you going to count on to go make plays?
All right, let's check in with Sophie Smith for an update on the Delta Devils.
Thanks, Ben. I got the chance to talk with Coach Ivory, and I asked him just his thoughts on the first half, and he said that they played pretty well, but he knows that K-State is such a well-coached team that they're going to come out swinging in the second half.
Gasson.
His all-time high is 13 against Florida.
That's missed 2 on that trip. Just 3 of 20. Turnaround jumper.
Of 20 from the charity stripe. And Kaluma is getting close to being the first Longhorn in double digits. He's got 9, 7 of which from the free throw line. Kendall Parker, transfer out of Alabama State from within the SWAC. Little turnaround jumper. And a quick answer from Trey Johnson on the other end, firing straight out of the locker room and into the box score.
Texas still came out and, again, made Mississippi Valley execute late in the shot clock, which, you know, you like to see it. You just, if you're a Texas fan, you don't want to see them making those shots late in the shot clock.
They'll clamp down at the timeline, able to escape, drop it down, and another buzzer beat.
Looking great here in the first half. He's got 11 points, first player in a double-figure score.
The Tigers have got their scoring in many different areas. The 3-ball, transition, getting the ball in the paint, the free throw line. That's another good sign for Coach Gates and his team.
There's a 3, Mississippi Valley State, San Diego. And then cap the night with 15th ranked Texas A&M hosting New Mexico State at 6:45 Central. That is a huge game for the Mizzou football team this Saturday in Williams-Brice Stadium. Tiger lead is 30. Pull up along the baseline. That's Tate, and that's Bates pushing the tempo. Pierce, an open look from the outside. Sanders ahead, slammed down by Arhtur.
Also not super easy to come fresh off the bench like that and knocks out a much bigger defender.
Immediately fly in and grab that rebound. Cross-court pass. Tate thought better of it. He almost stepped out. Time on the shot clock. Tate puts it up. He's able to get it over Pierce.